my buddies, it's Carmen, and I thought for my intro video I would film a get to know me tag, cause why not? Why not, you guys, right? And it's a simple 30 question tag that I found on YouTube Society, and I'll get started now. So first question is, what is your middle name? And I actually don't have a middle name. Most of my family's middle names are their Chinese name, and my Chinese name is really similar to Carmen. So I don't know, it would be Carmen, I guess. Number 2, what is your favorite color? So my favorite color is lavender. I don't know if you can tell. Lavender has been my favorite color from about 5th grade. Before that, I was just like regular purple. Number 3, who is your first best friend? Okay, so this is a long-winded answer, but in elementary school I had about 4 best friends. It was Julie, Sonia, Dorothy, and Christy, and actually Julie, Dorothy, and Sonia, we are all still friends today. So I don't know what happened to Christy. Christy, reach out. Number 4, how tall are you? You guys, I'm really short. I'm about 5'1". Number 5, cats or dogs? So if you haven't seen my last like random Sunday video, I'll leave it up in the corner for you. But I'm a cat person. I think if I were to be an animal, I would be a cat, and that's why I like cats more than dogs. Number 6, funniest moment throughout school. So I have 2, because I don't know if the second one counts, so I'll say the first one. But it's really, really stupid. It's a typical teenager thing, but basically in high school or middle school, one of those, I was hanging out with a bunch of my friends, and we were walking through like a parking lot or like an outdoor mall of some sort, and there was a sign, you know, those like Middleton signs, and it said no loitering. So classic teenager fashion, I went over and I leaned on the pole, and I was just like, no loitering, huh? And my friends were cracking up, and it was so stupid. But you know, like we were teenagers, you guys. Ironic. And my second part of that answer was in college, because I didn't know if college counted as school, but in college, while I was home from college during like a summer, I'm pretty sure it was like a summer or a winter, one of those breaks, my friends and I were getting to know one of our old classmates from elementary school, and we were like at an outdoor mall. If you guys don't know where Santana Row is in San Jose, that's where we were. We were sitting outside and we were all talking, and we were like sitting on a bench or like a planter, I don't know, like a bench, cement bench, and I was over this way talking to somebody, and I went over this way to talk to somebody, and then out of freaking nowhere, a bird dive bombs me and like lands in my hair, and I'm pretty sure it was because I was wearing like peach scented lotion that day, and it was just like, oh god, and it was terrifying, and I probably screamed, but we were laughing about it for about half an hour afterward. Like my gut hurt about it. Was so funny, you guys. Alright, and that is my friend Chris's favorite story. Shout out to you, Chris. Number 7, how many countries have you visited? So in high school, right after high school, there was a high school trip that you could take with like teachers and classmates and stuff, and it was through EF Tours, I believe. I'll leave a link in the description box below. But basically, they would take you on a tour of all of, in 6 different countries in Europe. So I'll try and list the different countries, but at first it was England, then we went to France, then I believe we went to Italy, then I want to say we went to Germany, Switzerland, and then we ended up in Belgium, I think, at the end. I don't know about the order. I'm pretty sure Germany was last, but it was a really fun trip. So that was about 6 different countries, and then the most recent country is I went to China twice, and that's my list of 7 countries that I went to. Number 8, are you in / have you gone to college? And yes, I have, you guys. As I mentioned before, I went to college. My college of choice was Hofstra University in Hempstead, New York, and it was on Long Island. So it was about 50 to 60 miles away from New York City. I don't know the exact distance because as a Californian, you guys, I only know distances by time. So it took, by train, it took about an hour and a half to get there. It took about an hour to get to Jamaica Station, which was where JFK connected. And then from there it would take about 20 to 30 minutes to get into like wherever I wanted into the city. Number 9, what was your favorite / worst subject in high school? So specifically high school, my favorite course was art. Art consisted of 2 semesters, the first semester being graphic design and like computer graphics, and the second semester consisting of art. I majored in graphic design in college, so if it's cheating to say that my favorite class was computer graphics, then I'll say my favorite class was technically art, and if it's cheating to mention art at all, then it was definitely English. My worst subject in high school was definitely science. I only took 2 years of science. First year I took biology, and second year I took chemistry. And you guys, they were my worst subjects. I think I only passed because hard work and like constant studying, it was not my deal. Definitely struggled in chemistry. Number 10, what is your favorite drink? Alright, so I'll answer this in 3 parts. If I'm at a restaurant, I'll probably order Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke. And because Coke dominates over here, it's probably Diet Coke. But Pepsi all the way, you guys. I'm a Pepsi fan. If I'm at Starbucks or any coffee place, I guess I would either pick an iced caramel macchiato with soy, or if I'm at Pete's, then definitely the iced mojito, which my third part, if my favorite alcoholic drink is definitely mojito, and I got that from Burn Notice because it's Sam Axe's favorite drink. Number 11, what is your favorite animal? Again, I'll leave the card up in the corner, but last week I posted a video about my 5 favorite animals, and my favorite animal, you guys, is giraffes. They're so freaking adorable. Number 12, what is your favorite perfume? So, I don't really do perfumes. I think I put on deodorant every day, so I don't know if that counts as like a perfume. But right now I'm using like the Dove deodorant, and that smells pretty good. But as like a spritz of like smell all day, I use this from Bath & Body Works. It's just the Japanese cherry blossom. I really like Bath & Body Works. I don't care. They're still my jam. The only other perfume things I have are like samples from Birchbox, Ipsy, and then I have like 2 Elizabeth and James samples. I can't remember what they're called for the life of me. Number 3, tea or coffee? So, I'm a coffee person, but I'm also a tea person. I drink tea every day to combat allergies. I have a cup of tea with a spoonful of honey every day, and it's pretty much helped. The only thing I sneeze over is like if the allergies are super bad that day, or like dust. And then coffee I drink to keep me up. Like tea I like as a beverage, but coffee I like to stay awake. So both? I don't know if that counts. Number 4, what would you or have you name your children? That was a weird sentence. YouTube Society, get on it. What would you name your children, or what have you named your children? So I don't have a name, but I will tell the story of what I will name my first cat, and my first cat will definitely, her name will be Circe. So if you don't know, Circe, the way I'm spelling it, C-I-R-C-E, is from the Odyssey. When I read the Odyssey in high school, I always pronounced it as Circe because C-I-R, Sir, and then C-E, S. So Circe. And then that's the way I pronounced it in my head, and I can't remember how anyone else pronounced it in school, but I just always heard it in my head as Circe. And then when I went to college, my second roommate in college, she was like, we were talking about it for some reason. I think she had to read the book again, but I was like, oh yeah, I really like Circe, this, like siren or whatever. She's like, you mean Circe? And I was like, that name is so freaking adorable. I'm going to name my first cat that, and that's the only name I have. But I know now, if you guys watch Game of Thrones, it's also the name of the Queen, Circe, but she spells it different. So C-I-R-C-E, Circe, the name of the siren from the Odyssey. That's gonna be my first cat's name. What sports do you play / have you played? So at an early age, I think either first grade or kindergarten, I had a big buddy, and she was in the grade above me. So I think Thank you. I was in kindergarten, she was in first grade, and her name was Allison. And at her birthday party that year, she went ice skating. And after that, I was obsessed with ice skating. I took lessons, I participated in whatchamacallums, competitions, and I actually won first when I was 12 or something like that over a 16-year-old. I was super, super proud of myself. And then I took ballet in 5th grade to help with my ice skating skills. So I took ice skating ballet. Then I quit ice skating in 8th grade, and in high school, freshman year, I didn't really do anything, but then at the end of freshman year, we signed up for marching band, and specifically color guard. So it was me and a couple of my friends, and we all did color guard, and it was freaking awesome. I took color guard the rest of my years in high school, and then also in high school, I took badminton for about a year. It's awful at it, but me and my friend Lillian, hi Lillian, we were doubles partners. Number 16, what is your favorite book? So I'm really, really bad at books, you guys. My favorite book has still got to be Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Prisoner of Azkaban is like hands down my favorite book. I just love like the Animagi. I just loved Remus. I love Sirius. It was just one of my favorite books. I really love werewolves. Or I did really love werewolves, and I don't know, he was just like, I really loved Defense Against the Dark Arts, and I was finally happy that he got a Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher that he really loved, and I really loved, and like he knew Sirius, and I really, Sirius is my favorite character, you guys. That's such a good book. I want to go back and read it. Number 17, who are some of your favorite YouTubers? You guys, this is so hard. I'm gonna have to pull up YouTube. So there are a couple that I watch like every day. Definitely Philip DeFranco I watch every day. I kind of get like the news from him. I honestly love Lusterlux. Her name is Katie in real life, I think, and she has amazing makeup tutorials, and I just love her personality. It's so adorable. I love her so much. Then another one of my favorite YouTubers is Whaley. She lives in the Bay, actually, and my coworker Rhea. Hi Rhea! She introduced me to her, and she became one of my favorite YouTubers. She's really, really awesome, and she's actually Cantonese like me. And I think her and her boyfriend are adorable, and I watch their vlogs too. It's just amazing. And of course it wouldn't be YouTube without a shout out to one of my favorite people at work, Marissa. She does amazing vlogs, and I watch them every week, and I should go back and watch her old vlogs. I started watching her about 4 months ago, and I haven't stopped. The only thing I haven't been watching, Marissa, is I haven't been watching your No Man's Sky videos because I don't play and I don't really watch video game YouTubes. Sorry, Marissa. The video cut out, you guys. I'm sorry. I think I left up on your favorite YouTubers. So I was talking about Marissa, I'm pretty sure. And yo girl, I love you. Number 18, what is your favorite movie? So my favorite movie is, right now it's got to be like Inception, and then before that it was V for Vendetta. And my favorite movie, like, of all time has got to be My Neighbor Totoro by, like, the Miyazaki Studio Ghibli people. They're the best. Number 19, are you single or taken? I am taken, you guys. I have a boyfriend and his name is Taylor. Number 20, what's your idea of an ideal first date? So on our first date, we went to karaoke. It was pretty fun, but I really like the idea of coffee as a first date because you get to know someone in like a non-threatening environment. You have something to drink. There's a lot of people around. That's the ideal first date, I think. Number 21, how many boyfriends / girlfriends have you had? I've technically had 2. The first one I really don't think counts. We went out between 8th grade and 9th grade. It was like the end of 8th grade to the beginning of 9th grade, and it was like 6 months maybe. Doesn't really count if you're like 13, in my opinion. So Taylor's technically my first boyfriend that I count. Number 22, favorite memory from childhood. So one of my favorite memories from childhood has got to be trick-or-treating with my best friends from elementary school. Like I mentioned them in that question that I was just answering. My friend Julie had a Halloween party, and it was one of those parties where, you know, you throw where you read a story and everyone has, like, it's dark or has their eyes blindfolded, and then like you feel around in a bowl, and she had like spaghetti for brains and like peeled grapes for eyes and stuff like that. It was so much fun. And then we went trick-or-treating after, and we always spilled out our candy to like trade, and it was just so much fun, you guys. I love trick-or-treating with friends. That's one of my favorite memories from childhood. Number 23, do you speak any different languages and how well? So I took French in high school for 2 years, so not well. And then I took Mandarin in college, and I also took Japanese in college. Mandarin I took for all 4 years, and Japanese I took for the last 2 years. I don't remember, like, languages just do not work for me, I think. I don't remember them at all. And then at home I speak a little bit of Cantonese, and that's about it. And obviously English. And that's not well either. Number 24, do you have any siblings? So I do. He has actually passed away, and that is all I will say on the matter. Number 25, how would you describe your fashion sense? I am extremely lazy. I will wear anything comfortable. I really like dresses. I like casual dresses. I like the idea of rompers, but I would probably never wear one. Yeah, I wouldn't say like relaxed, casual, lazy. Today I'm wearing a t-shirt that my boyfriend gave me. It says, "Shh, I'm having a moment." I don't know if you can read any of that. I also really like dark lipstick. I like I don't know if you would say like studs, punk studs or whatever. I don't know. I just like a bunch of little things. Number 26, what is your favorite restaurant? So if you told me, Carmen, hey Carmen, where would you want to eat today? I would definitely probably pick Bonchon. Bonchon Chicken is a Korean fried chicken place in, I think it's a chain. I don't know if it originated in Korea, but it's one of my favorite places to eat. If you actually want to get something to eat though, I would definitely recommend lunch or like takeout. Definitely just takeout, because they're always busy and always packed. I think for the last 3 or 4 times we've gotten takeout from them. And then if it's like Tuesday and you're like, hey Carmen, Bonchon isn't open, or you just had Korean fried chicken, get something else, I would definitely recommend Smoking Pig Barbecue. And here in the Bay there's 2 locations. I've never had barbecue quite like them, and I don't know if I will ever have barbecue like them again. Number 27, what are some of your favorite TV shows? My favorite TV show of all time is Stargate Atlantis, John Shepard, Rodney McKay, Taylor Magan, Ronan Dex. They live in my heart forever. I will never forget them. They were my favorite team. They just did adorable team stuff. Rodney is my favorite character because he's curmudgeonly like me. He speaks to me. Another one of my favorite TV shows is definitely Bob's Burgers, because Tina is my spirit animal, you guys. I love Gene. Gene's the best. Another good TV show, also featuring H. John Benjamin, is Archer. That's a great TV show. And then like right now, Taylor and I are watching BoJack Horseman. You guys, not a lot of people like it. I think it has 2.5 on Netflix, but it like cuts deep. If you want to watch a show in which the main character like self-destructs on himself, go watch BoJack Horseman. Then to my last 3 questions. Alright, I'm combining number 28 and 29, which are PC or Mac, or what type of phone do you have, iOS or Android? So I'm a Mac girl. I have owned a Mac since my freshman year of college to about now, so about 10 years, but I'm also an Android girl. And my past 3 phones have been Android, including this one. So this one is a Nexus 6P, my previous one before this was a Samsung Galaxy S5, and the one before that was a Samsung Galaxy S3. Alright, and very last question, tell us one of your bad habits. So I'm really lazy, unfortunately, and I'm a bit of a procrastinator. Sometimes I don't get out of bed right away, which is what you're supposed to do. I don't know, all that encompasses in my laziness category, so I think I'm just really lazy. Alright, but that's the end of my Get to Know Me tag, you guys. I tagged Marissa. Marissa, you already know you're being tagged, but in case you don't watch this, I'm already going to tell you at work, girl. But also I think it would be nice if Sonia did this, but anyone else who wants to do this, you should do this. I just really like watching these videos. I think it's fun. But thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy my channel. Bye!